It is January 17th, 2021, Sunday, and I'm in bed because it's warm. So I woke up this morning feeling like P. Diddy. No. I looked in the mirror and I didn't forget that I got my hair done, but it just kind of surprised me a little bit. Let's just put it that way. Uh, yeah, especially because it's the first time I've actually gotten like the sides done like this. It just caught me a little bit off guard. I thought it was kind of funny, but I am feeling good. I did weigh myself this morning. In fact, let me get that information here really quick because I have it on a spreadsheet and I forgot to write that down. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. So luckily, I have a pen and paper by my bed, which is between me and my desk. Yeah. But anyway, weighing myself this morning, I am currently 330.2 pounds, which is a drop of 6.2 pounds from last week. A total weight loss currently for the year of 11.5. Yeah. Something's going in my favor. And so far it's working beautifully. I will say this. I already know a lot of this weight loss is because I cut out sugar. Now, this is hopefully going to be a continuing trend. I know that at some points, the weight loss might peter out a little bit or it might stall. Right now, I'm going to ride this out as best as I can. I do have plans if if my weight loss does stall and I'm not down to where I want to be. Of course, I do have plans to re-kickstart things and get things moving again. But I feel good. I think one of the biggest things with my weight loss plans that I've had in the past, I didn't see results. And I think that's one of the biggest things that, for me at least, kind of killed it. Sorry, my hand's in the frame. So being able to see that, yeah, in what is this, my second week, I've lost so much already. It gives me that renewed hope, that feeling of maybe I can do this. So yeah, I think this is good for me right now, and I'm excited to see where it's going to take me. I feel good, and I feel hopeful that this is going to take me to where I want to be. So overall, my goal weight, and I'm gonna put a long time frame on this because I don't know how quickly I should obtain it. I'm gonna do a little bit more research on that, but my goal weight is 230 pounds. And I want to get there by the end of this year. That's my goal. That's essentially a total loss of about 125 pounds. And like I said, that's over the course of a year. And if things keep going the way that it's going, I could definitely be on track with that. Um, I want to see myself below 300. I'm gonna say by my birthday. No. That's a little too far, a little too lenient. Um, because I'm only 330 pounds, 30-pound weight loss. I mean, yeah, 6 months, I could definitely do that, but okay. I would like to be under 300 pounds, we'll say sometime in March. By my birthday, which is in June, I want to be down below, let's say, 275. That way in September, I can shoot for 250. And then by December, 220. By the end of December. I think that's a good good breakdown of how this year should go. Yeah. 30 pounds a quarter. That's kind of what I'm looking. That's 10 pounds a month from this point. About, give or take. I'm not doing the full math on it because it's too early for that. But yeah, we'll see what happens from here. All right, so it's now lunchtime, and I forgot to mention the flavor earlier today, like I normally do. But today I have raspberry cheesecake. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like the taste of raspberries. At least it's not a favorite flavor. I mean, I'll eat it if it's in something, but for me, raspberry has always been a difficult flavor. Well, let's put it that way. But as you can see, I got a little bit of a different background right now just because the couch is being occupied by a lot of stuff, and my desk is being occupied by a lot of stuff. So, yeah, just set up somewhere new. So I'm still here. But I'm hoping that the cheesecake flavor is more pronounced than the raspberry flavor. I don't have high hopes for this one, but I think it'll be okay. We'll try it. Okay. Only a hint of raspberry. Like, it's there. I can taste it, but it's not throwing off the other flavors. I definitely taste and smell the cheesecake above everything else. Not to say that's a bad thing. It's not overpoweringly so. It's just like I said, it's more pronounced. I know this may never happen, but Keto Chow, if you do ever watch this, I do like your cheesecake flavoring. Just do a cheesecake. Just a cheesecake flavor, or maybe like a strawberry cheesecake. Or a chocolate cheesecake. That would be a winning combination in my book. Just a suggestion. You know, you don't really have to take me up on that flavor offer. But that's kind of what it's what I'm seeing that would go really well with the cheesecake flavoring. But It's still good. Don't get me wrong. It is still good. I'm going to drink it. It may not be a flavor that I actively get in the future, unless it's in a pack. As for rating wise, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 5. It's good, but it doesn't hit the mark of where I want the flavor to be personally. And this is nothing against Keto Chow. It's good. It is good enough to be considered good. And I know people who would love this flavor. This flavor is just not for me personally. But yeah, I mean, it's a fair midline. I mean, it's good, and it serves its purpose, and it's serving it well. I mean, it must be serving it well if I'm still in somewhat of a disbelief. 11 pounds in 2 weeks, and I haven't worked out. I'm just doing my normal everyday routine. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've been to a couple of stores and walked around just normally, casually, but I haven't been overly active. So I'm very surprised, very satisfied, don't get me wrong, very satisfied with the weight loss. And I will say this. If the weight loss keeps progressing the way that it is, I'm going to be back down to a comfortable weight sooner than I expect. And I'll be I'm when COVID happened, when it first started, when we first went on lockdown, I was under 300 pounds. I was around, I was hovering around 285. Still heavier than I wanted to be, but not tipping the scale at 300. And I'm being home all the time, working from home, having complete and full access to my kitchen, especially during my workday. I overate. I'm not gonna lie, I overate. And I started packing on the pounds more and more, and I didn't weigh myself. I didn't weigh myself at all because I knew I was getting heavier. I just didn't know how bad it was. Went into lockdown, went into work from home around the middle of March. And by June, I was already at around 310 pounds. And then when I weighed myself in November, I was already up at where I am now, about 330. And when I weighed myself at the end of last year, in December, I was at 340. And it was a non-stop progression. And I had to do something drastic to stop it. And I'm not saying by any means is this drastic. I mean, yes, it is a lifestyle change that I'm having to commit to, and it is difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I have slipped once or twice, and eaten something that I probably shouldn't have, or eaten more of something than I should have. But I'm living proof right here, right now, that this works. That the lifestyle change works. I mean, it's working for me right now. And I know most of my weight loss right now is because of my lack of sugar intake. And I know that because my body responds very quickly when it doesn't have sugar. And I know this from years of trying to cut sugar from my diet. And years of failing cutting sugar from my diet. The first time I ever just cut regular soda out of my diet, I lost about 15 pounds in a month without trying. And I think that's kind of one of the things that astonishes me, is how well this is working for me. Doing things I've already done, but changing up just another one or two things. And so far, I'm feeling good about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a crappy year. It's been a crappy month. And not the things that are surrounding me immediately, but just everything that's going on in the world. You know, both with the virus and politically speaking, and it's difficult. And that's the kind of stuff that for me just makes me want to just go into the kitchen and grab a heaping bowl of ice cream smothered in chocolate syrup and whipped cream with chocolate dusting powder on top. Sounds really good right now. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna do it. I'm restraining myself from doing it. And I know I have a difficult journey ahead of me. But I'm not gonna let it deter me from my goal. And the reason I'm opening up now is because I actually feel like I'm succeeding at this. And it hasn't been easy. I mean, it's easy, but it isn't easy. It's easy to do. It's easy to practice. Don't get me wrong. I'm taking this. I've had one of these every day since I've gotten it. One day I had two. But I'm being more careful with my actual meal choices. Taking specific things off a burger. You know, not having the bun. You know, putting extra things on there that are gonna help. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite meals that I've had, smash burger. I love smash burger. I got a double bacon cheeseburger. I added avocado and an egg to it. No bun. And it was filling, and it was a lot, and it was filling in a way that it wasn't weighing me down. Now, if I would have eaten the same thing with the bun, I feel like I would have felt more weighed down. So, I mean, this is an experiment. It is. And I'm in the midst of it. I'm making right decisions now. I'm sticking to it. And I'm seeing results. It's not the final result yet. That's not going to come until I hit my goal weight. Am I going to have to change things up along the way? Yeah. Because all bodies respond differently to things. And, I mean, am I going to stay on keto the entire time? If it's working for me, yes. if it's not working for me anymore, then maybe I'll change something, or maybe I'll try something different. And if that doesn't work, I know what works for me right now. And that's what I'm going to stick to. Anyway, that's... I know I'm just kind of just talking here, but I kind of feel like this is a journal for me. And it's an open journal for anybody to watch. And I invite you to watch. I invite you to invite people to watch. No cuts. This is me. This is real life. I may not be somebody that you know personally. I may be somebody that you've grown up with. But my life right now is an open book. Sure, there's going to be some hidden pages. I'm not going to show you every single thing that goes on in my life. But when it comes to this journey, this weight loss, I want to be open about it because that's something that I've never done before. I've never been open about my weight loss journey. And I feel that accountability is actually happening for myself. And, you know, I encourage you, if you know somebody who's struggling with weight loss, if you're struggling with weight loss, show this to them. I mean, I'm not asking for clout. I'm not asking for 1 million viewers. No, I'm not. But show them that somebody who's a small-time creator on YouTube... Sorry, I dropped my water bottle. Somebody that's a small-time creator on YouTube who doesn't get paid for it, who just makes videos on his cell phone and edits it on a cell phone and uploads it from his cell phone. I don't have any fancy equipment. I have a tripod that is specifically for a cell phone. I'm doing this. And yeah, I'm doing it for myself. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be selfish when it comes to that. I'm doing it for myself, first and foremost. Because I want to and I need to feel better. But I'm also doing it for those around me that love me. So I can stay around longer. And so that I can stay active. Get more active. I want to go back to Disneyland and not be winded walking from the front gate to the castle. I want to go places where I'm not huffing and puffing halfway through. I don't want to have to consider getting a scooter or a wheelchair to get around. And I don't want to have my funeral planned before I'm 50. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to record anything else today. This video is already long enough. I'm still going to wait a little bit. I mean, I don't know, maybe something else will come up. But if you've made it this far into the video, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be open and honest and vulnerable. And thank you for at least giving an opportunity for me to share my insight, to share what I'm going through with you. Things are weird right now. And I hope that maybe Maybe this inspires you a little bit. But yeah, that's it for now. If something else comes up, I'll make sure to record it. If not, then you'll see my outro. Alright, so I actually got a lot done without filming today. But that's okay because you guys got all that other stuff that I filmed earlier. I am exhausted. I just had dinner. And I'm ready to relax and at some point go to sleep. So for now, I'm just going to say, you guys know what to do. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button if you liked what you saw. Make sure you comment if you want to interact with me. Hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the little bell icon to be notified when I do upload. And you know what? I was actually kind of thinking about this today. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. So you guys know my normal sign off is, I'll see you guys in cyberspace. But I was thinking of a new one today, and I kind of want to try it out. So let's see what tomorrow brings.